Once a solitary spiritual act, the art of yoga has come a long way from its roots. Now seen in mass number events, the art of yoga has been splintered to include spin-offs from cats to silent discos to urban tunes and vibes. And the opening of Humming Puppy Yoga Studio in Redfern in April shows this trend isn't slowing down. So how did we get here? Co-founder and director of yoga at Flow Athletic, Kate Kendall, says mass yoga events are all about fun and innovation.
At Flow Athletic, we're all about innovating, doing things that are a little bit different. Why? Just because we like to have fun and we like to get out of our comfort zone. And the whole silent disco yoga thing came about because we'd been doing the Flow After Dark yoga with a live DJ plenty of times. And then we saw these silent discos and we thought, hey, that would be unreal at our Flow After Dark. And we tested it out and went bananas. Everyone loved it, and so we're back for more.
It's this innovation and difference that Jodie Cantafio, studio manager at Urban Yoga Sydney, believes now makes yoga more accessible and spin-offs a more viable option.
I think having diverse options is important for people, and I really think because yoga is so powerful, and we here at Urban Yoga know that, we want to offer it to the widest audience possible, really, and for us that means making it accessible.
According to Jodie, Urban Yoga provides a space for anyone to feel comfortable trying something new, while also moving away from the traditional form of the practice.
We know that yoga is a really powerful practice and it can really impact people's bodies and minds. However, we find a lot of people are turned off by the tradition of the practice or are a bit intimidated by it. So Urban Yoga really wanted to take away those barriers and make it more accessible to everyone. And we really find that by having the foundations of yoga and putting a bit of a twist on it, a modern twist, that people are really loving the modern music and the beautiful imagery to inspire their practice.
Thomas Derrickott is co-founder of Catmosphere Cafe Sydney and believes the recent popularity of cat yoga stems from the challenge that it provides.
I think cat yoga's popularity comes from a pretty strange place. Yoga as a pursuit has been around for a while. It's been growing in popularity for years. So the idea of throwing cats into the equation, it might seem a little crazy. But the reality is that the cats actually make the yoga a lot more difficult. They impede the process. They'll come and they'll decide to take a nap on your yoga mat. They'll wend between your legs. It's pretty much like a mixture of yoga and twister. So it becomes a lot more difficult to pursue conventional yoga, yet people really seem to find that appealing. This idea that the cats are posing an inconvenience to the yoga process, it adds this dynamic angle. It's kind of like a wild card, and I think people react really well to that.
For cat yoga instructor Rianne Schroeder, adding animals to the practice is a direct path to happiness.
I think cat yoga, I see it more as animal therapy. You know, I see people come in quite shy and by the time they leave they're just really happy and everyone's laughing, and it changes people in an hour. It's just a really beautiful thing to see.
For those involved in the business of yoga spin-offs, the next step for the future is to continue growing into bigger and better things.
I think that we're going to see a lot more sort of conscious activities like this, where people want to go out and they want to move their body in a really positive way. Maybe they want to work up a sweat, and it doesn't necessarily involve alcohol.
The sky is really the limit when it comes to yoga splintering. I think what we're seeing now across Sydney and across many Western countries is a period in which we're dipping our toes into the water and seeing what we can achieve by multitasking with exercise.
I don't think yoga is a trend. Yoga has been around for a long, long time, and it will be around for a long, long time. And Urban Yoga is the foundations of yoga with a modern twist. So I think yoga is here to stay. Yeah.
Luke Cooper, Carpe PM.